So let's talk a little bit about limiting beliefs. This is one thing that is literally a killer to most entrepreneurs and to most people, right? Most people live paycheck to paycheck or live the way that they live because of limiting beliefs in their life, right? Every successful entrepreneur had to conquer many self-limiting beliefs before they could grow their business, right? So these beliefs may be buried deep in your mind, or maybe you verbalize them, right? The wording that you use on a regular basis. I can't do that. That's too much. I don't know the answer. All of these things are limiting beliefs. They're already setting you up to really think a certain way. But these are self-limiting beliefs, right, that will keep your business from realizing its full potential, okay? Give you a couple good examples, right? My content isn't good enough. This is a very common one. Many entrepreneurs question the quality of the material they produce, but the important opinions is your audience, right? The feedback you receive from your target audience tells you if your content is quality. Now, the thing is most people get caught up in the it's not good enough. So that actually prevents them from doing it at all a lot of the times, and or limits the amount that they're doing it, right? And they may think it's not good enough, maybe based off of the leads that are coming in, but that couldn't be further from the truth. The issue that I still see over and over and over by so many online coaches and so many online businesses is they're not showing up every single day, multiple times a day. Your number one problem with growing your business is nobody knows who you are and nobody knows what you do or what you have to offer. So it doesn't even matter if you post one or two great quality posts or content a week. It's not enough because nobody's even seeing it. So how about this? Stop focusing on the quality of the material that you're producing and just start producing material based off of you being authentic in the things that you're extremely passionate about, and show up multiple times every single day. And I guarantee you, as you start getting better and better, the quality will start coming to you naturally, right? So that's one way to get out of your own head and to know that your content is good, right? Another one that I hear all the time is, I can't raise my prices, right? Money is always an uncomfortable topic, especially when you're asking people to pay you, okay? The uneasiness leads to many entrepreneurs to undercharge for their products or for their services. This couldn't be any more of a biggest mistake ever, okay? You shouldn't be afraid to charge a fair price if you're offering people a solution to their biggest struggles, okay? Successful entrepreneurs charge based on value that is provided in transformation, in change that is given, okay? Not what they think somebody is willing to pay. If what you create has value and it solves their problem, people will always find a way to pay for it. And at the end of the day, money is never the issue. It's whether or not you found the right product or service that they need that's going to solve their problem that they are currently having and get them to another level. Because let me ask you this question. When you walked into a place, you knew you wanted that car over there, or that house over there, or that ring over there, or that shirt, or that dress, or those pairs of shoes, and they offered you a different pair of shoes and you said no, was it because of the money, or was it because it wasn't what you were looking for? Something to think about. Take that in a little bit. Never lower your prices. Always raise your value and ask more questions to really figure out what the client or the person you're sitting in front of needs from you, but never lower your prices ever, because you are worth more and your value is higher than you think, and people need to see what you have to offer. So get out of your head and focus on serving more people. The other one is there's too much competition. I hear this over and over and over again, right? There are more than 900 million websites and 250 million blogs with literally 175,000 being added every single day. There are a lot of entrepreneurs out there that are teaching the same exact things, okay? Despite those numbers, your business can still thrive. Now, if you focus on, I can't do it, you're absolutely right. You're not going to be able to do it. But if you're focusing on, I can do it, you're absolutely right. You're going to be able to do it. It's that simple. It's just, how are you looking at things, okay? How are you seeing it? How are you visualizing it? Are you focusing on what you have to put in or what you have to lose rather than impact you can make? It's a question. It's food for thought, right? Many businesses don't grow because they try to blend in with the crowd, right? They try to connect with influencers and even try to copy those who are successful. You can't blend in and stand out at the same exact time. So be different. Embrace what makes you who you are. Infuse that into your own business, okay? Be the square peg in a round hole, as Steve Jobs has said, okay? It's that simple. Stand out. Don't be like everybody else. You were meant to be you, and your voice was meant to be heard, and your abilities were meant to be given and shared with this world. Otherwise, we wouldn't be here. So wake up every day and look at it as a great opportunity to make a great impact and help more people. Now, another one is, I don't have enough credentials, right? You hear this all the time. I don't have enough credentials. Credentials are paper. I see people that have highest credentials that can't perform shit. They literally are absolutely garbage at what they do. Just because they were able to, read really, really well and take tests very, very well and answer great questions doesn't mean that they can actually implement, okay? So credentials aren't necessary for a lot of different things, right? Now, there are places where credentials are a must, doctor, a lawyer, maybe a chemist, right? Those types of things. But however, the only credential today's entrepreneurs need is the knowledge that comes through experience, okay? Experience is key. Where I've been and what I've done, I've been all over the world, for instance, right? In the military, adopted, grew up on a farm, raising crops. We lived on a farm, right? Did construction, worked in the factories, was a cook, did all of these different types of things. All of those have taught me valuable lessons and valuable experiences. The Marine Corps, right? Being in the Marine Corps, being on deployments, going through different things, all of those different types of stuff taught me leadership, taught me all sorts of different traits that I now implement into my own life, which is probably why I have the businesses that I have and why I have the work ethic and the willpower and the determination and the mindset that I have to continuously keep pushing forward, right? It's through those life experiences. But guess what? You can't get that without taking action. You have to do something in order to experience it. You can learn things in a book, you can learn things in a classroom, but experiencing them in real world is how you grow as an entrepreneur, okay? Ignore all the haters who are trying to point out your lack of credentials, or focus on those who you are actually helping, okay? Because no matter where you go, you're always gonna have somebody somewhere that's gonna disagree with what you have to offer. They're gonna say things just to say stuff. It's just some people aren't happy. That's not your fault. That's not your problem. That is their own issues to deal with and their own problem to deal with. Don't be focusing on it. Focus on your growth and who you have that is in your life, in your circle, in your programs that you're able to impact and leave a positive mark on, okay? Another one that just drives me crazy. I don't have enough resources, okay? Now this is heard everywhere, okay? I've been managing, I created $1 million training team. I've worked with many managers, over 700 and some odd personal trainers I've trained in. That stuff, I hear it all the time. I don't have enough resources, right? Starting and growing a business usually requires some sort of financial investment. This holds too many entrepreneurs back from starting and growing their business. There are many free resources that can help you start and grow. It's not the resources that we don't have enough of, it's the lack of resourcefulness in our life that we don't have enough of, right? We have Google. We have literally so many different things at our fingertips that we can literally find anything and everything we ever wanted to. You got YouTube, you got Google, you can go on Facebook and type in multiple different things. There's so many outlets out there. We just have to be willing to step up and do a little bit of extra work in the typing or looking up stuff, and we'll be able to figure it out, right? Maybe it's financial, being resourceful with financial, right? People like, I don't have money. I get it. Most people don't. 4% of Americans live paycheck to paycheck. They don't have money either. They have more debt than they have money, okay? But they still do things that they want, and people still grow businesses from $0. How do they do that? They become extremely resourceful, and they figure out a way. You can loan it. You can get a credit card. You can do all of these other different things. But know that it's never, never something that you cannot do. Everything is possible in the world that we live in today, and it's never been easier, okay? So we are entrepreneurs because we don't even think in a 9-to-5 mentality. We see problems as opportunities to grow. Not enough funds is a challenge, so think outside of the box, right? Think outside of the box. Think how you can make it happen. Make that dream that you want to live happen, that you're not gonna allow some sort of financial upfront payment or a payment or whatever hold you back from living your true potential and your true dream and making an impact on the world that you so desperately want and that the world so desperately needs, okay? We need to conquer these self-limiting beliefs by getting honest with ourselves, okay? Acknowledge them and take the steps to beat them, right? Focus on creating quality products and services. Focus on those who your business benefits, right? So think about it. Put out great information, give more, love more, help more people every single day, and you'll never ever have to worry about struggling a day in your life. I guarantee it. Realize that we live in a time right now where anything is possible. You have everything you need to take your business to levels you never even thought were possible. It starts with one thing, your mindset. Then it leads to the second thing, your commitment. That's it, your mindset and your commitment. Knowing that anything is possible and then committing to taking action and making it happen every single day. How do you overcome your limiting beliefs? Well, the first thing, we gain awareness, okay? We need to gain awareness of what's going on, because you can't fix a problem you don't know exists. Am I right? Absolutely. So after you've gained that awareness of your limiting belief, you can start defying it, okay? So take action every single day, right? Think big. Always be in a hurry to help more people. Be in a hurry to do everything that you do. Now, this is very underestimated in most businesses, most conversations that I've had in every area, whether it's a product, a service. People aren't in a hurry. They're just very lackadaisical, okay? Being in a hurry means if you pick up the phone, be in a hurry to pick up the phone. If it rings twice, it should have been picked up on the first ring. Be there to service people. Be there as a quality service to other people who want to work with you, okay? Now, keep your schedule full. This is extremely crucial because 95% of America overthinks every single situation, which causes procrastination, okay? Which is just a disguise for your own insecurities. So get rid of them. Get rid of those insecurities, show up, think big, be in a hurry, take massive action, and keep your calendar and your schedule full. This allows you to keep moving every single day at a good pace and allows you to keep progressing forward, because progress, like I mentioned earlier in a couple segments, is happiness. And the only way to get happiness is to apply ourselves at 110% every single day. So that way we're not actually taking too much out of our day to get in our head and overthink situations, but we're actually getting things done. Just keep reaching and always lead from the heart.